Hatice Mehmetovic lives in Srebrenica, and to call her determined would be an understatement. Her husband, 2 sons and her 2 brothers were killed in 1995. She told me how her streets now virtually empty. Like her, most Bosniaks or Muslim residents who weren't killed fled to other parts of the country. But she returned 13 years ago, and she's determined to stay, despite knowing people implicated in the massacre are still at large.
If people like me wouldn't return, it would put the future of Bosnia into question. Does the world really want Bosnia to stay a nightmare and remain divided? So I came back to my family home to live from my memories of my family and my loved ones.
Hatice's male relatives are among the thousands buried at Potocari, just down the road from her home. Every year, fresh graves are added to the huge burial site here at Potocari. But it's not hard to find people living in this area who not only deny the extent of the crimes of 20 years ago, but reject the label of genocide, which has been accepted by the United Nations. In the town of Srebrenica itself, where Bosniaks are now the minority, the Bosnian flag flies next to the flag of the Serb entity called Republika Srpska. But this Bosnian Serb official says attending the anniversary events is out of the question.
I understand the feelings of everyone who hasn't found the remains of their loved ones. There are such families on both sides. I think a large number of those families are ready to look at the future, and the problems that happen here during the commemoration come from outside.
This Bosnian academic agrees with him. There is too much attention placed on Srebrenica, but for very different reasons.
Srebrenica is sometimes used and mentioned as if it's not in Bosnia and Herzegovina, as if it's a separate entity that is kind of, exists in vacuum from Bosnia and Herzegovina. Genocide in Bosnia started in 1992, as the Hague prosecution is proving in the trials of Karadzic in Mladic.
And so the latest victims to be identified are brought to their final resting place. But the shared grief of thousands, cutting across the generations, is made worse by the pain of denial. Nadim Barber, Al Jazeera in Potocari.